all of his characters.
Well, I mean,
but in the end, he wasn't quite able to clutch it out. But this time it's Diddy versus Corrin. You know, Dexter's definitely very familiar with the matchup. He's fought Seagull Joe numerous times in top 3.
Yeah, like they play in like top 3, top 4 basically every week. They both enter. Seagull did not enter this week though.
Yeah, he said it was quite a few entrants, and he did not, I believe, plan on staying this long, but he's actually still here.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Do you know if loser semis today is 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 5?
I believe it is 3 out of 5. Last week, Dexter lost it, and was it last week? One of the weeks, Dexter actually did not continue playing afterwards.
Oh, yeah, that's when he... Yeah, that was when he played Zero. I think that was... Yeah, that was last week, because last week was an all Virginia top 3. But yeah, so right now, that means this set will be a little different than winners because there are no winners best of 5 sets until winners finals, and these guys were not in winners finals, which means they're playing a 3 out of 5 set now, which they did not play in winners.
Definitely. And currently, you know, Dexter just so methodical with all of his options, you know, not really forcing anything, taking stage control, doing one straight hit after another. Oh, that was a little bit of a hard read right there, but he did get punished for it. Don't want to, you know, give Joe the chance to get back into this match.
One thing I like about, well, I don't know if I should say like, but Joe J, if you noticed, he doesn't play with Banana much. Like, the way he plays Diddy, it's like he likes to just play the fact that he has a character with fast normals and fast mobility, and, you know, a fast buttons like that can hit you from far away if he reads you, like that monkey flip. He's using Banana right there, but wow. But see, he doesn't get it too much. He doesn't use it too much.
Yeah, as you said that, he did bring the banana out, which had Dexter completely trapped. The banana on one side, him on the other, and that reaction. Great job by Dexter. Definitely going to tie this up. 0% on the board for both these players. I like that improvised combo and forcing the up smash to not connect afterwards by Joe J. 16-24 right now. Almost approaching the halfway mark of this match. And, you know, barring that really unfortunate situation where Dexter went for a counter on the platform, he's kind of been in control of this entire match. Okay.
He's fine, he's fine. He knows his character.
I'm glad he knows it because that was a scary situation. Joe J definitely has a lead at the moment, but Dexter just taking it right back, courtesy of Nair inside B. Joe J.
Clank.
Yeah, a little odd to see that clank. But right now, you know, neither player really wanting to commit too hard. Regrab right there. I like the decision. Dexter said, let me land on the stage because you can't get a charged smash attack this way. I'll just eat the dash attack, the down smash instead of a fully charged one at the edge.
Right now, you know, Dexter's look because Joe J is trying to ledge pressure him aggressively, and Dexter's trying to figure out what is the time where I can press a button for you pressing a button.
And like, he has not found it quite yet.
Yeah, he hasn't found it yet.
But this is a great chance.
He saw that ledge roll. He's got an opportunity to... oh, that clank. We've been seeing clanks all game. Oh, that instant pin flub. Oh, that was an up smash. That had not been an up smash.
Definitely was, but instant pin definitely is on notice.
So they both flubbed.
Joe J, if he gets hit with the instant pin, even an up air right now might do it because Dexter has so much rage. Back throw, not going to do it quite yet, but you know Dexter's going to have to fight his way back on stage because you know how scary Joe J is when you're on that ledge. Grabs the banana. Dexter has it, looking for this opening. Down tilt was wrong.
If the throw makes up the... No. Could have either forward throw or down or back throw. At that percent, like you have to be DIing right or you will die.
Smart stuff from both these players. Such a scary position, and he does get it at the end of the day. Joe J, banana to up tilt, very clean turnaround, you know, because he was down quite a bit at first.
Yeah, and Joe J had to work for that because he got that kill at well, the stock ended at 201%, so that means he got that up tilt at the 190s. So fighting a Max Rage Corrin is very, very scary because that character, Max Rage Corrin, kills like 50.
Yeah, so early. Yeah. And, you know, Dexter opting to go Lucina. I understand going Lucina maybe because of the fact he did lose, but let's not forget, he was in control of the game until he started trying to force kills and went for that counter on the platform and died very, very early.
Yeah, so that, all right, I think Dexter tried to up B out of a combo when the up B was not so much near. So right now,
yeah, right now, just, you know, kind of going back and forth.
Dexter, I think he's trying to play it a little slow, just like get his feel for Lucina back, because he just played Corn. Get like a lot of his impulsive decisions like out of his system. So if he plays slow, he can reassess his mind a little better. That mash, he got out of very fast.
And Joe J saying, you know what, it doesn't matter if you do a character switch. I'm still, you know, going to run over you. 106 to 44 right now, a minute into this match. Dexter looking for opening. Maybe that's what he needed. Again, just chasing down Joe J. Dexter on the offense right now is looking phenomenal. Gets that up B. Great stuff. The Diddy hump does come into play. Allows Joe J to get back on the stage. But at the end of the day, that stock is gone. Dexter taking that first lead, you know, first stock lead of the set so far.
Yeah. Joe J is incredibly aggressive with his up smashes, but it's high risk, high reward, and sometimes the risk is the outcome. I like that weight, because that was definitely a good trap, unless Joe J jumped. But if he jumped, you know, it's just hard to decide what you want to do versus Lucina, because you don't want to take guaranteed damage, but you also don't want to be in a bad position. Speaking of bad position, he's off the stage. He has to monkey. Oh my! If that back air connected and knocked him out of his barrels, that was the game. Right now, he's still not been able to get any stage back. He's off stage.
Yeah, finally getting his feet back on stage. You know, it's interesting because Dexter, all of a sudden, here just slow down his play, jump around you, wait for an opening. And once he hits, he's so explosive. Very unorthodox kill option doing that up tilt right there. But Joe J is finally going to tie the stocks up.
I wouldn't say that was unorthodox. Like, I think it was pretty apparent that Dexter was going to die if he landed on him, and he landed on him. It could have been up smash, though, but either up tilt, you know, it's actually pretty standard. Like, when you understand situations, you can go for it.
It is, but let's not forget that Dexter's down air is definitely a lot more disjointed than Diddy's up tilt. And when you're at 100%, you really don't want to get... Oh, my goodness.
Lead trip to back.
Good job right there by Dexter.
Dexter, when he gets that hit, he is putting the pressure on. He's just he's getting the hits when they're guaranteed. And I guess getting that ledge trump wasn't guaranteed, but that back air off that ledge trump was, and he got all that damage when Diddy was off stage, which was a crazy momentum shift for sure. I mean, I think one thing people people underestimate is that damage and percent, when you're getting them both, that is a scary combination to be getting both momentum and percent, because you're just in a disadvantage in every single situation as that's going on. And I like that pivot grab. He read that fair from like a mile away. He tried to forward air, tried to maybe get DI in, because when you DI in Lucina's forward throw, that's how you get the combos.
Yep. And, you know, the combos are definitely the name of the game. That's why Dexter won last game. It wasn't that he won that many more neutral exchanges, that when he got a hit, he made it count. And right now, he's making it count again, 76. And this is, you know, where Joe is essentially losing this match.
You know what is unfortunate off that entire situation? Joe J took that punish for hitting him. Because if you notice, Dexter managed to air dodge out of and land behind Diddy for that rapid jab. And Joe J was winning this game up until that situation. Like, literally, he's taken over 100% from a situation in a string that started from him hitting him. That is so unfortunate.
And it's still not over yet.
Yeah, it's still not over.
I mean, part of that also goes to tell you just how proficient Dexter is at, you know, just mounting an offense when he does get an opening. Right now, spamming up B to get on stage took a bit of damage, but he did actually get on stage eventually, so maybe that was the whole plan at the end of the day. And this one does connect and takes the stock. Only 55% on Dexter right now, about a minute and a half into this game. And Joe J, you know, having a chance to mount some offense of his own, has stage control. Dexter does manage to get on stage and, again, just turns the tide so quickly, and he is not stopping at the moment. A quick 26%.
I like... So, like, his hit ratio on his up B, I would say, is probably like maybe 50%. But for a 50% hit ratio on up B, when you're using it that much, that's still a good ratio. If you use a move a lot and you're hitting like a 10% ratio, that's pretty bad. But if you're using a move a lot and hitting a 50% ratio, but yeah, Dexter got out of rapid jab again. So I'm inclined to believe that rapid jab just does not work versus Lucina. At least Diddy's rapid jab, from what I can tell.
Could have maybe some SDI, because Dexter does not have SDI courtesy of Bayonetta.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if the move doesn't work, you shouldn't go for it. Of course, like I think Joe J probably knows that now. And Diddy does have a gentleman. It's not commonly used, but Xanadu uses Diddy's gentleman a lot. It doesn't have a lot of knockback, but like puts people in a position where they need to press a button. And it's a rock, paper, scissors situation.
Yeah, not everybody knows how to actually execute it. You have to do jab, jab, and then hold forward and hit A, and it actually gentleman.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it, but I understand like what its use is when Xanadu uses it, because you don't see Zero use it that often. Xanadu is definitely the pioneer of that.
It definitely is, but yeah, like I was saying earlier, if you do A, and then hold forward and hit A, you actually do a gentleman.
Ooh, so this is the first time today I've seen a character from Joe J other than his Diddy, but it's another Kong in form of Donkey Kong on Town and City. Now this is scary. Anybody who's played a Bowser or DK on Town knows how scary this is.
It might be, but when you have the offense and the combo ability of Dexter, you know, you might be putting yourself in a bad position by becoming an easier to hit target.
But in heavy matchups, how many right decisions you make isn't what I would say matters. What matters is when you make the decision, because Dexter can make a... Is he dead? No, he's not. So Dexter can make, you know, 15 right decisions in a row and not kill DK, but get DK in max rage, and DK only needs to make like 2 or 3 right decisions to get Dexter in Ding Dong %, and he wins the match by getting, you know, 4 right decisions. So that's scary.
Definitely scary, but at the moment, Dexter just plans on making every right position. Going to go for this down tilt on the punish. No, waits it out. Joe J going for that air dodge. Dexter recognizing it and taking an early lead.
But that's it. Is it? Yeah. I wasn't sure if he was out of the window. I was definitely not out of the window.
Yeah, that was a very I'm not even going to get the word out today, apparently. That was just a poor position by Dexter. You know that Joe is going to come down and try to grab you, and to stay on the platform where you're actually going to lose your stock earlier just didn't make a lot of sense. But with that said, he does manage to take this lead right back.
One thing I should say is Dexter isn't inexperienced in this matchup. Like, he's played Chrome Kingfisher here like plenty of times. Chrome Kingfisher isn't here today, but he's a Xanadu regular, and Dexter definitely has plenty of set experience versus his Donkey Kong.
And he's showing it right now, you know, juggling Joe J yet again. Even though Joe J can get a grab. Oh, are we going to see Showbreaker?
We all knew he was looking for it, but that is, if the opponent's looking for it, it is a reactable move in every situation because it's framed. It's a reactable frame.
We're going to just see it down there to end this out. No, actually an F smash, and that's going to be all she wrote. Dexter just completely dismantling this Donkey Kong that Joe J brought out. But kudos to Joe J for getting here. You know, 4th place, definitely no slouch. Kind of came out of nowhere swinging. And Dexter getting his revenge though this time around.
From what I've heard, Joe J is from New York. That's what RK was telling me. So, you know, out of state, you know, we love you guys coming to Xanadu, and, you know, every week, if you guys feel like coming down, you know, come down. We love to have you. You know, Joe J put on a show, and we know you guys put on a show. So anybody who's, you know, in a neighboring state, you know, come on through. We welcome everybody.
100%. You know, Xanadu is a fantastic place.